Hello, I'm Faris and welcome to my Geek vlog. Today I'm going to be talking about whether or not the upcoming DC films would make another extended cut after the release of Batman v Superman and Suicide Squad in their extended cut. Before I get into the topic, I want to talk about two DC Extended Universe films that was released in 2016 and their extended cut, starting with Batman v Superman. This film has always been my anticipated film of 2016. What else can I say? It's two DC icons meeting and battling together for the first time on the big screen, as well as the first appearance of Wonder Woman on the big screen before her solo film. So I think this movie should have been the awesomeness of DC films. But I was wrong. However, Batman v Superman did got things right and did got things wrong, so I may be in the middle of it. It's not without its cool, awesome moments in the film.
Ben Affleck, Gal Gadot, the action scenes, and the climactic battles are the things that I did enjoy about this movie. Now, the theatrical release for the film was okay. I liked it, but what it needs for the film is to improve its story structure. Like some scenes in the beginning of the theatrical release confused the audience. I think the pacing and the editing is kinda off. When I saw the ultimate cut for this movie, it was way better than the theatrical version and more improved on the story for sure. I think the theatrical version needs to fix up some scenes and add some more journalism, investigation scene, and the Jenna Malone scene. The dream sequence should have worked as a tease in the ending, after the battle, and before the funeral.
But nevertheless, I still like Batman v Superman. Now we're moving on to the next DCEU film, Suicide Squad. This is another film that I think should have been the improvement of the DC Extended Universe. Is it better than Batman v Superman? I would say yeah. What it needs is some more Joker. His screen time was 10 minutes, and he's barely in the story.
Before the movie was released, I was anticipated to not only see the Suicide Squad, but also the return of the Joker on the big screen after The Dark Knight. When I watched the movie again, I felt it would have been better for Joker to be in the Harley flashback and the ending where he was rescuing Harley. Or not have him help the Task Force X. Or for the better purpose, cut him out of the movie so it won't bother. We know that the Joker has always been in the marketing of Suicide Squad. It makes me and other people think he's gonna be a big part in the movie. But then it turns out to be wrong. The extended cut for this movie adds only 2 minutes of additional Joker scenes in flashback. But the whole movie gets 11 or 12 minutes of extended scenes. When I waited for the extended cut, I was expecting for more Joker scenes. Like the scene where he gets half a burn on his face that never made it into the extended cut. And that scene where he beats up a guy with a bat also didn't make it.
I don't blame David Ayer. He did his best on the writing session. In the end, I blame Warner Brothers for the whole rewrites and stuff. I would say that Will Smith and Margot Robbie definitely stole the show as Deadshot and Harley. Jared Leto's Joker is okay with a fine introduction to the DCEU. And I still want to see more of him on future DCEU films. I want to see him more on Ben Affleck's solo Batman film, if he ever appears. I'd say he should be the one that hires Joe Manganiello's Deathstroke. He has my pick. Now that I talk about both of these DC films of 2016, we're soon gonna get two new DC films in 2017, which are Wonder Woman and Justice League, which begs everyone in their minds right now, is Warner Brothers gonna continue making cuts for these DC films? No, they shouldn't. Maybe yes, maybe no. I don't know. Sometimes it depends on the director or the studio itself. I don't know.
Extended cut for DC films is becoming a thing in 2016. We don't even see that in previous DC films like the Dark Knight trilogy or Man of Steel. Both of the DCEU films of 2016 released their extended cut after mixed or negative reception. And after the release of the extended cut, some people change their mind, some doesn't. Don't get me wrong, I love the ultimate cut of Batman v Superman and the Suicide Squad extended cut. Since that Warner Brothers putting on creative control on DCEU films before, we're gonna have to wait and see when two new DC movies release in 2017. DC hasn't got full creative control on films yet until Wonder Woman and Justice League. The script for Wonder Woman had been written by Alan Heinberg and DC's chief creative officer, Jeff Johns, whom they both wrote the 5-issue arc of Justice League comics. The Justice League movie will be produced by Jeff Johns and John Byrne, along with Deborah Snyder and Charles Roven. And after that, Johns will be writing the story treatment for Aquaman along with director James Wan. Then producing the Flash movie along with Burke, starring Ezra Miller, Kiersey Clemons, and Billy Crudup. Jeff Johns and John Burks are gonna be the ones in charge of the DCEU. They're like DC's own Kevin Feige, so hopefully we won't get any more extended cut.
So only time will tell whether or not these future DC films might gonna get some cuts by Warner Brothers. I pray to God that it won't happen to Wonder Woman and Justice League, but if they do, I swear to God I am gonna be pissed off. So that concludes whether or not the DCEU film's making another extended cut. If you agree or disagree, be sure to give it a discuss in the comment section below to see what you guys have to think.
2016 to me is just an okay year for DCEU movies, despite with its mixed or negative reviews. I'm not saying that these two DCEU movies are bad. As a DC fan, I still enjoy them with its awesome moments despite its problems. I always loved the DC universe from their history of the Golden, Silver, and Bronze Age to pre-Flashpoint, the New 52, and the recent Rebirth series. Unlike most of the other DC fans who like to stay old school with Golden, Silver, Bronze Age through pre-Flashpoint, I don't give a shit what critics, haters, or even Rotten Tomatoes say about these two DCU films in 2016. They both have potential for its brand and has an ambition that I do admire, differing themselves from the Marvel Cinematic Universe, who always use the same formula for every single film. People out there need to stop bashing and claim something bad about DCEU films. It really annoys, and people are never giving DCEU a chance. I'm a both DC and Marvel fan, and I do endorse both companies. It really annoys and irritates me with the fact when critics and other people say that these two DCEU films are flops in 2016. What flops? Green Lantern was a flop, Catwoman was a flop, Fan Four Stick was a flop, Ghostbusters was a flop. Calling Batman v Superman and Suicide Squad a flop is like saying that X-Men The Last Stand and Spider-Man 3 are better received. Let's face it, they're bad comic book movies, people. Batman v Superman and Suicide Squad did perform well at the box office. What's even more bothering is when two of these films are getting Razzie nominations this year. I still enjoy both Batman v Superman and Suicide Squad as a comic book fan and as a DC fan.
Thank you for watching my Geek Vlog. Be sure to subscribe for more videos like my thoughts on and my recent video called Casting Thoughts.